In this video, we focus on two vital parts of the macro structure of an academic text, namely the introduction and conclusion. After planning your writing, you should have an outline of your text, as well as the main points of discussion. The introduction and conclusion are smaller parts of the larger text that have the function of opening up the main contents and closing the loop. The introduction signifies a good start and the conclusion a strong finish. The introduction and conclusion of your text shouldn't exceed 10 to 15% of the total of your text, and these two sections should be more or less equal in length. Put simply, the objective of the introduction is to explain why the text is written and how it will be structured, while the conclusion should clearly state the significance of the findings. The introduction is the first point of your discussion. You should prove that you understand the topic by presenting academic facts. The most effective way to do this is to provide a short contextualization or background, which leads to an identification of the problem statement, which in turn leads to a preview of the main points of discussion. We therefore follow a typical funnel approach, work from the broad to the specific. You should prove that you understand the topic by the presenting of academic facts. In the contextualization, you need to present a brief background on your theme. This provides the reader with proof that you understand the context and that you are able to identify a specific problem that needs to be addressed. In the problem statement, one provides a clear account of what needs to be investigated in the task. The problem statement is usually followed by a thesis statement. These two are closely related. The thesis statement can be described as your initial suggestion for a solution to the problem statement. In the last part of the introduction, the main points of the body of the larger text are presented. It enables the reader to have a sense of your overall structure. In other words, it shows what you will discuss in order to prove your thesis statement, as well as the order in which you will present your argument. The conclusion is similar to the introduction, but here you will refer to what has been done in the essay. It is often a good idea to refer back to your problem statement and indicate clearly whether your thesis was correct or how you had to amend it to get an answer to the problem. It is of the utmost importance to grasp the similarities between the first and last stages of the academic assignment. You thus have to state both the problem and the thesis statement again, summarize the main points of discussion, and indicate explicitly how the aspect investigated led to the conclusion. In this final paragraph, you indicate the significance of your findings by answering the questions, "So what?" or "What next?" Remember, the conclusion is written in the past tense. In summary, the introduction is a logical, factual overview of what will be discussed in the assignment, why you will be discussing it, and what you want to prove. The conclusion is inseparably linked to the introduction and your final attempt to provide evidence of your understanding and mastery of the subject, as well as the significance of your research. The reader's first and last impression of your writing is indeed vital.